friends! Sorry for the delay in posting my video to be down. I'm on the mend now though and excited to be back. Thanks for your patience and for sticking with me.
Journey to the Eternal Kingdom. Chapter 25. Is Backslider a real pilgrim? As the boys walked along, chatting with one another, sometimes they remembered an adventure and shared it. Other times they shared scriptures that had helped them through their most difficult moments. Soon, they saw a boy walking in the distance ahead of them. They hurried to catch up, hoping it was another pilgrim with whom they could continue their journey. Once they caught up to him, Kingsley immediately recognized him but said nothing, for fear of evil surmising and assuming the wrong thing. Steadfast was not familiar with him, and as they were walking along, because Steadfast and the other boy were both older than Kingsley, they soon walked ahead. Steadfast was happy to have someone closer to his age who seemed to know so much about the good king. The boy introduced himself as Backslider, and he had a great deal to say about the king. He seemed to know a lot about the king's laws, his servants, and even the king himself. Presently, Steadfast slowed down and waited for Kingsley to catch up.
Oh, he is a nice boy and knows a lot about the king.
Oh, so you do not remember him from Babylon?
No, I have never met him before.
I am afraid he is not a pilgrim who will go the whole way with us.
Really? Why do you say that?
He has started this journey and stopped so many times, then returns to the city, telling of many adventures, claiming he is giving a testimony of his experiences with the good king. But usually he is boasting of how he overcame while twisting the words of the good king. I do think he loves the king, but I believe he loves the attention he receives more than he loves the king. However, you do not have to believe me. You will soon find out. I will walk behind because I have no desire to listen to him speak.
Thoughtfully, Steadfast ran ahead to catch up with Backslider, and soon the conversation continued. Steadfast was impressed at first and wondered what Kingsley had meant. Then Backslider twisted one of the good king's simple commandments.
Take, for example, thou shalt not steal. Why, that only applies unless someone stole from you first. Then it is okay to steal back from them.
The Bible in Exodus 20, verse 15, clearly states, "Thou shalt not steal." It says nothing about whether it's your friend or not.
Steadfast reminded him, but was careful not to sound argumentative. Backslider insisted that the golden rule only applied to friends. So Steadfast reminded him of Exodus 22, 1-9, protection of property.
As the pilgrims continued their journey, they spoke of the laws of the good king, not laws meant to burden, but laws meant to protect truth, justice, and the hearts of his people. The king had always been clear. Wrongdoing could never be justified by another's sin. The good king declared that whoever steals an ox or a sheep must make full restitution, 5-fold for an ox, 4-fold for a sheep. Justice was not revenge, but restoration. If a thief was caught in darkness, guilt was weighed differently than if the act was done in full light. For the king judges not only actions, but intent and truth. Those who caused loss through negligence, fire, or deception were commanded to restore from the best of what they owned. And if truth was disputed, the judges would decide, and the guilty would repay double. These laws revealed the heart of the good king, that no one may twist justice to excuse wrongdoing, and no pilgrim may claim righteousness while bending truth to suit themselves. Justice cannot be twisted where truth reigns.
The more Backslider talked, the more Steadfast became convinced that Kingsley was right. Backslider did not truly know the good king, and definitely did not love him. He twisted the word to suit his situation, and made it sound as though the good king approved. Steadfast stopped trying to reason with him, for it seemed Backslider loved to argue. Finally, Steadfast said,
Show me in the Bible where it says these things, for it seems I may have missed some of these truths.
Backslider blushed. he did not know the Bible at all and only quoted what he had heard, twisting it to fit his needs.
How can you be a pilgrim and not know these things?
Oh, but I do know these things, except the Bible I am familiar with does not say the things you speak of.
At this, Backslider was very upset to be called out, since he did not truly know the Bible at all.
I don't see why I should show you the Bible, since you are a pilgrim also.
I am eager to learn all I can about the good king, and it seems you are aware of something I did not know. But the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5:21, "Prove all things, hold fast that which is good."
At this, Backslider began stuttering and sputtering in anger.
I know Kingsley told you stories about me when you went back to speak with him. He thinks he is better than I am. That is why he is not here speaking with us. I am a real pilgrim just as you both are, and I do not have to take this abuse. I am sure your friends' pride, arrogancy, and self-conceit, your friends in Babylon, would be very surprised at your attitude right now.
The moment I decided to become a pilgrim, those so-called friends of mine were offended and no longer kept company with me.
Backslider was taken aback, and Steadfast stopped speaking when he saw how angry Backslider had become. They walked on in silence for a while. Then Backslider said,
I see that since you have no defense, you have chosen to believe the lies Kingsley spoke about me. Since you seem content with your pilgrim company, I will no longer need yours. I choose to walk alone. You may take your leave of me.
With that, Backslider crossed to the other side of the road and slowed his pace, allowing Kingsley to pass him and catch up with Steadfast. Kingsley inquired about what had transpired between them, but Steadfast only replied,
It seems your assessment of him is correct. He would not be good company for us.